When I came in 1999, I was nervous. I was nervous to actually walk in the door because I didn't know anybody, and that's when I feel like I just want to be alone and I didn't want no help. Well, what changed was I starting to do like going out and doing contracts and see what contract that was best for me. Fell in love with one of the contracts that I loved, and it was Burnix, and Burnix was one of my best jobs I ever had. It felt like a family. You know, when you get there in the morning, you always say hi and they have a smiley face and they enjoy working with you. And that's kind of the thing that I love, going to a place and having that feeling. The job coaches out there were also helpful because, you know, they taught us how to do things out there, and then I felt at that time that I was ready to have my own job. And with Burnix, it was hard for me to say goodbye. I went to Roxanne, and Roxanne is one of the individual placement jobs, and I asked her, could we look for like outside a job that could be best for me because I'm ready to work independently on my own. Roxanne decided to step in and help me out a little bit, and she found an opening at Perkins for a hosting job. So one day, I guess she said that you have an interview. And at the time, the general manager that I work with right now at Perkins, we talked, we had a really good interview, and it was going really great. And she hired me right on the spot. And I was in shock, because, you know, when I first started being a host, I really didn't know what being a host is. So I sometimes had a hard time like taking people to their table, and I didn't know like overstocking like a customer or like a waitress, like putting too much pressure on that person. There's times I'm still learning different things. There's some things I might not know. So I usually go up to a waitress and ask them, what am I supposed to do? So they will show me like the right way to do it. I just want like somebody like to be in my shoes, to feel how it's going to feel like when I first came here, and how far I grew in. Because I told everybody at home, I want somebody to like be how like Andy is, like, you know.
Success feels like, pretty good, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Well, Burnix has been around for 100 years, and we look for lots of different ways to partner with the community. WACOSA has been a great partner for Burnix for about 10 years, and we've found it to really be beneficial because they fulfill an essential need for employment in different departments of our company. We have two different crews of WACOSA, and with the repackaging crew, they show up. They're always there. They're always on time, and they're always supervised so that they know what to do. We don't need to do a lot of training and a lot of hands-on or these sort of things. Everything is handled, and we can just feel comfortable that our needs are going to get handled that day and every day in our department on the repackaging. So with WACOSA, they've got the people, and they've got friendly people that will be part of our organization, and we incorporate them in a lot of different things that we do.
I love being at WACOSA, and it's the best way to interact with people around you. People that I work with at Sapiens, it's mostly students, college students, and my boss, Angie, is sometimes there. Angie is amazing out there. I love her. Like, she's like, me and her are like sisters. We just do everything together. We do food prepping. We do dishes together. She helps me get the stuff down for me so I can get going and do my stuff. Fill up the pop stuff. I have to like use one of those black things and the red thing that go in the pop machines so I can go down right. Every time I do that, I get sprayed by the hose. Because I was trying to like do the dishes today, and the hose was like getting after my face. It's like, really? You have to do this today? At WACOSA, they do in-house work, and that is the best thing to have. You know, just making money and socializing. That's the way things are. You just gotta be out there.
We never lose sight of the fact that people with disabilities are really no different than anybody else in our community. They have the same desires, aspirations, dreams, all that sort of thing. And they need a hand up to get there. They are not just takers. And I've never met a person yet who didn't want to be a giver, somebody who gave back to the community, both in work, in taxes, in every aspect that we love and hate as people in our community. They want to be those individuals who are treated no different than anybody else. They want to be somebody who is regarded as a fellow community member who just has their strengths and their weaknesses just like anybody else.
My name is Jeanette Macklin, and I am Julie Berger's mother. I have seen a lot of difference in Julie since she started with WACOSA. And that difference being her ability to be out in public and just be herself and love the skin that she's in. It's a wonderful opportunity. WACOSA has provided just a plethora of resources. She often talks about that she loves coming just for the friendship that she is able to have while she's here at WACOSA. I am so proud that out of her jobs at WACOSA, she was able to get an independent job out at St. Ben's, and she loves it out there, and they love her, and it's such a working environment. She's so proud of herself and the things that she can accomplish. And as a mom, I love that Julie can give back to the community. It's a sense of pride for me, and it's a sense of pride for her. So it's been a wonderful experience. On the way here today, just as I was coming in, a WACOSA van pulled up right in front of me, and I remembered the first time that I saw the WACOSA van pull up to Julie's group home, and her friends coming out from her group home with a big smile on their face, and I went, I want some of that. That is what I want for Julie. I want for her to be able to, you know, go to a place where she can, you know, work or learn things during the day, and then come home with that feeling in her heart that makes her smile. I am so grateful that St. Cloud has a WACOSA, and that my daughter, who has Down syndrome, and other young adults with disability have a place that they can go and be contributors. That is so important to me. So hats off to WACOSA, and thank you for providing that for our community. Thank you.